What is up, guys? Wraec here with a new video, and as you can see, we have Tazy right here. A single copy test today because she's live on the test server. You know, my test server account isn't stacked at all, but we will see what a single copy can do for you and if you should get one. And if it's worth it for you to get this single copy. And maybe I think we're just going to go over the basics, not the abilities, and show the abilities in combat then. She's an S tier Wilder mage, and there was quite some discussion around that because many people feel like Wilder already has enough good heroes, and I can agree on that. There are some factions that struggle a bit more, like Graveborn, for example, or Lightbearer, where you have, well, on Lightbearer at least you have a lot of heroes, but most of them aren't good. So yeah, that's the thing. Still, she's Wilder, and I guess the good thing is it's easy to activate the faction skill on Wilder because you have like 27 heroes to choose from. But yeah, that's the thing. Headwear, crazy. I mean, I must get that on my main account. It would look great on this one as well. But I think that will be a major reason for a lot of people to pull. You have to get her to Supreme Plus and 8,000 points, and maybe we'll just show off this single copy in battle. But maybe we'll do it in a different way. Let me show you something, because on the test server there's also another feature live, and this is this one. Let's create a team. And what we're going to do is basically we're going to put our Lily May in here. We are going to use our Tazy if we can find her. Tazy, there she is. We also have an Iron and Ulmus, and we can use our Hewen for full Wilder team here, and we can just save that. So now we have a team here. It's untitled team. We could also copy this team's ID and send that to another player so that this player could use the same team. What we can do now is we can go into the AFK stage, click on formations, and use the team we just made instantly. And this feature is going to be live very soon on the main server as well. It should be in a few days actually, and you can still adjust them, and there are like multiple ways to do that. So let's battle and let's see how Tazy's abilities look. Right now, first thing I notice is she is standing back, so that's pretty good. Then going in for the stun, moving over there. She's next to the ranged heroes, so it's not really too bad. Takes quite some time for her to get to her ult. I mean, it's a little bit slower than Iron there, considering, well, Iron took more hits. So that is something we should keep in mind. And we are on a bit of a low AFK stage. So, yeah, I was a bit lazy. I tried to push 150 stages, actually, for this. But, yeah, it's still a little bit of a problem. Maybe we'll have to see. So she died there. And that was actually not bad damage. Did you see that? Maybe scroll back in the video. That was not bad damage in the time she was dead there. Or she reached the 50% HP. Not bad at all. So like a damage at 286k, I wouldn't say it's necessarily super bad. Maybe let's take out Lily May here and go for a little bit of a slower approach, because we are fighting, yeah, well, a little bit weaker enemies. So might be a little bit of a problem here if we kill them too fast with Lily May. I want to see her abilities first. So, I mean, I still kind of have the issue that she goes over to the other side, and this is what I feared, because it was in her initial ability kit we saw from AFK Arena as well, that she does that she moves to the enemy. In AFK Arena she teleports behind an enemy, and with her stun ability it's of course kind of the same really. Still moving over to the enemy side. Still generating energy a little bit slow. I mean, we saw ults now from every single enemy. Smokey's on its way to the second ult. We're yet to see the first ult here, and that is something that I think will be important for PvP. So now we have the hypnotize effect, and basically get free hits all over the place. She's moving around the space, and I mean, we don't have the Mythic Plus. I think the Mythic Plus will be cool. I saw some videos already with the Mythic Plus where that did really well. And of course here we kind of took out our main damage dealer, put in Tazy for that. So we cheated a little bit in that regard, but still we see her out damage Iron, we see her out damage Ulmus, so not too bad for a hero that is mainly designed to give CC. Like in this season I could imagine it would be cool to kind of run her with Roan. Imagine that. Imagine you go for a Lightbearer or a Lightbearer faction skill instead of this one, and you just go like maybe even double. I wonder how it works if you just let her cast the ult twice. Will it stack with the Mythic Plus so that you get 260 haste? Oh, I want to test that. I can't wait to have that on the main server. Because like with the Lightbearer, you double cast the ult. So what happens then? Do we get the Mythic Plus from her 2 times? And you know that's like the haste plus. So we could get 130 haste. Can we get that 2 times? Because it says it lasts for 5 seconds. It says nothing about being stacked. That could be absolutely broken. 260 haste buff would be absolutely broken. And so in that good situation you would just place her here, you would place the Roan probably there, and then you could probably go Cassidy. I think Cassidy would be cool. She's a magic damage dealer after all. Cassidy. And then we would need another hero. Maybe something like Mary. Maybe something like Marilee, and then Roan double cast and Hurl double cast. That could be crazy. And then we just add some heroes to that. Maybe just Alsa. We can use the same weird stuff that happens with Corrin there. That would be interesting. That would be so interesting. Oh my god. That is so annoying that we have to wait a little bit. How much is it? Like 3 more days or something like that? It's probably again from Thursday to Friday in the night. I didn't catch the date for that. Maybe somebody of you can write it in the comments. That looked more like iron damage there, to be honest. She's just following that Vala. Okay, that looked more like iron damage. Those enemies looked fairly squishy. It's still out damage. I didn't even see her do that much damage. That is crazy. I already heard that she's not that great against bosses. But the question will be PvP. I mean, I see her in talent stages, like a Roan, Feed Team, Infinite, Hypnosis. Ooh, that will be meta. That will be meta. Like, that will be a team. Nobody can tell me that this isn't a team. That an Infinite type. Oh wait, there is one thing that sucks. Roan won't be close to her because she dashes all over the board. That will be annoying. But if you are lucky enough to chain those hypnosis effects, it should be infinite CC. That is absolutely crazy. Because there is not really cooldown on the hypnosis, right? Just like, okay, infinite CC. There is her ult. I mean, her ult initially doesn't really do a whole lot of damage, but I mean, like they are losing HP though. I think if you had them grouped up like this, and then Tazi would cast her ability with the stun with like infinite speed. So like the combination of almost Iron Tazi and then doing like the ult and then infinitely casting her ability with no cooldown. I think that could be good. Like, I like the combination. I like when I see it, that when those enemies are grouped together and she hits adjacent enemies and stuns them. Oh, I think she's powerful. She's behaving a little bit like Temesia. Do you see that? Like, the way she's moving. The way she's moving is a bit like Temesia in the team. She's like moving from one enemy to the furthest away enemy all the time. That is like Temesia. That is crazy. They basically made an even crazier, wilder Temesia. That's mad. That's mad. The only thing that Temesia can do better is she has true damage. I like her. I like her. I really do. Like, PvP is not worth checking out on this account. We can go into Dream Realm, but I doubt it will be good. Let's do one attack here. Who do we have? Let's take out Ori. I don't know. Where is she? Tazi in there. And she's going to move to the enemy. Let's see. I don't know. I doubt she will be good. I doubt she will be good. Unless she puts the boss to sleep. In that case, there are some bosses where this could be crazy. But I doubt it. Oh, she instantly died, did she? Because she's like in this plant mode there. I mean, she can do that multiple times. If you have her at Supreme Plus against the Skyclops, there are like the multiple enemies. I wonder if that gives her extra revives. That is crazy. Okay, I'm pretty eager to see her damage. We didn't see the first ult yet. Again, I have to say, it doesn't really say the energy that you need to cast her ult. It just takes quite some time. It just takes quite some time. Which is okay for PvE, but many people wanted to use her for PvP. I think an ult that slow can be a problem. Okay, we get destroyed here a little bit. I'm under-leveled. Still wondering about her damage. Like, you really want the Mythic Plus? I mean, you can play her like this, I think. But every time I look at it, I think, okay, if she had the Mythic Plus now, it would be better. Okay, she really died now. She's gone. Okay, that is... didn't take too long. Didn't take too long. Well, it's okay. Let's see the damage. I doubt it will be good. I doubt it will be good. And the I have to search, look at that, it's like nothing. It's less than Mikola, okay? She's not a boss damage dealer. She's not a boss damage dealer. She did well in the stages though, like the combinations I can really see. And she will integrate well in the Wilder team. There's no question about it. There's no question about it. She will integrate well in the Wilder team, and I think if you haven't pulled for a hero yet and you have this resources to do so in the rate up, go for her. And probably, I would be surprised if what we have seen right now doesn't get a ton better once we hit Mythic Plus, because Mythic Plus looks crazy good. Looks crazy good. Just imagine that you can infinitely cast this, and this deals damage to adjacent enemies and stuns them. So it's like AoE stuns. Infinite AoE stuns basically with no cooldown, so she casts that all the time with 130 extra haste. And with maybe, if we can go on the Lightbearer, 260 haste, which I hope for. And like a ton of revives as well. I think she will be great. Yeah, I think she's a good pull. I think she's one of those heroes that if you don't have her, you regret it later. A little bit like Olmus in a way. But if you don't have Olmus in this season, if you don't have Olmus Mythic Plus, and you really struggle to run this CC team with Iron, and it kind of sucks a little bit. I think she will be like that. I think honestly she will be like that. Tell me down in the comments what you think about her. Are you going to pull for her? I certainly am. And with that, I wish you a great day. I hope I see you in the live stream when we test her. It will be towards the end of the week. I will announce it on my Discord. And also 70% of you guys aren't subscribed. If you want to change that, feel free to do so. It would make me very happy. But other than that, I wish you a great day. We'll see us in the next one.